If you want to see some great wrestling, don't miss out on AEW Rampage. I recently spoke with two incredible, well-known wrestlers, Jungle Boy and Dr. Britt Baker. Let's take a look.
Wrestling will be unleashed and scores will be settled live on Friday nights on TNT. AEW Rampage is coming. Today we get to speak with the reigning AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D, and AEW star Jack Jungle Boy Perry, all about the new AEW show. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Dr. Britt Baker, let's start with you. You're the reigning AEW Women's World Champion and the only fully licensed and practicing dentist in the entire professional wrestling industry. Impressive. I'm curious, what attracted you to this sport?
I was a fan, and that kind of goes with everybody in AEW. We were all fans. So what you see on TV is stuff that we would want to see on TV, and that's what we're doing. We're putting out there the best professional wrestling on the planet because it's approved by us, the wrestlers.
And how does it feel to be not only a woman in this space, but also a professional dentist? Do you feel that that helps you or sometimes hurts you?
I don't think it hurts because I think I'm wired differently. And this has showed me that definitely with the time management and just having the drive. I have to have essentially two plan A careers. But it's definitely a little bit of a time management struggle sometimes, but hey, I'm doing okay because I'm still the champ.
And Jungle Boy, you were named Rookie of the Year by Wrestling Observer in 2019. Tell me a little bit about why you decided to become a professional wrestler.
For me, it was like the first thing that I knew I wanted to do as a career when I'd see it on TV as a kid. And I just kind of fell in love with it, the whole spectacle of how big and grand the whole thing was. And then everyone has kind of different paths. I was like an independent wrestler for a couple of years. And Britt was as well. We came up wrestling in bars and American Legion halls and whatnot. So it's been really neat to kind of a couple years later be here, doing things like talking to you and wrestling in huge arenas like this with people that I grew up watching.
And why did you decide on the name Jungle Boy?
That actually was given to me by someone kind of as a joke. And I don't think they thought it would stick, but when I first heard it, I was like, oh, that's a little goofy. I don't know about that. But then for some reason, people just dug it. And I decided to stick with it because I think it's different. I think it's cool. And I've kind of grown into the name a little bit.
Dr. Britt Baker, what are you doing to get ready for this big competition on Friday?
You know what? I'm not changing a thing because what I've been doing is working. I'm just making sure that I am studying wrestling, getting in the gym, getting in the ring, and rehabbing a little bit too. I guess that's different because I do have a broken wrist. But I defended my title last time successfully with a broken wrist, so this shouldn't be any different. And I'm in my hometown on Friday for Rampage, so there's no way I'm going to lose this thing.
No, you are not going to lose for sure. And Jungle Boy, what can we expect to see from you when you wrestle, and how are you getting ready for Friday?
Yeah, well, it's it's really exciting to kind of have a new platform to perform on Friday nights. We had pretty simple. I think we just had too much good stuff for one night, and so now we have a whole nother hour. I'm just excited to bring the intensity and show a kind of whole new audience what AEW is all about.
Well, thank you so much, Jungle Boy and Dr. Britt Baker, for joining us today. Really fun to talk with you. Looking forward to watching both of you. AEW Rampage premieres Friday, August 13th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live from Pittsburgh. Once again, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.